So today we're going to learn how to create a blog for your class using Google Blogger. First thing you want to do is you want to go to Get Started, click on that, and it will bring up this page. Here is where you want to enter all your account information. Please use your school account information since this is school related. Retype it again. And if you don't know, a quick hint is to hit tab and it will take you to each text box. I would use your school password here if you want, or you can use one that you are comfortable with remembering. I usually use one that is associated with the account just to make it easier to remember. This is helpful for the students to identify whose blog they're on. They might be using multiple blogs. They'll see them all in their accounts, so this is helpful. This is a choice you can make whether you want email notifications. They do have some good advice in some of their announcements. It's totally up to you. Fill in your gender, birth date, and the word that you see here. Make sure you enter it exactly. Don't worry, if you get it wrong, they'll give you another chance. And then click on I accept terms of service. If you want to read the terms of service, they're right here. Then click on continue. On your next screen, you will get an opportunity to give your blog a name. So here is where I would insert probably the blog for whatever, the name for whatever class it is. And you can give it a URL. This is helpful if you want to have something that you can post for your students to quickly access. Check to see if it's available. It's available, so you can continue. You can choose a starter template, and don't worry, as it says right here, you can change it later and customize it, so you can choose one quickly. We'll go with simple and click continue. Now we've created one, so you have two choices. You can start posting or you can start customizing. I would always go for your posts and then go back to customizing it later. So let's start blogging. So this is your first blog. I would make it a habit of introducing each class with a little welcome. So and maybe putting a blurb about what they're going to be doing in this class. So as you can see, I have created a little introduction as to what the class is, how they're going to use this blog, and just a couple other things to make them feel comfortable with the class. After you've created your post, you have a couple options down here. You can preview it, or you can publish it right away. I usually just go for publishing right away. I can always go back real quick, but it's totally up. I'm going to publish it. Now, my blog has been published successfully, and I'd like to see what it looks like, so let's do view post. And there is what the students will see when they show up at your site. When they want to comment, they will comment down here. I would ask your students to please make sure they identify themselves somewhere in their comment, because their email address or their username might not be the same as their actual name. And the next step that we will do in another presentation will be to learn how to format the design and play around with making this a little bit more personal.